How about we focus more on taking market share from banks and less on trying to convince smaller credit unions to merge with you? Another thing too is that a lot of, and this is, I've been on both sides and I am on both sides of this argument. I have large credit union clients that do a lot of merger activities. And there are small credit unions that are feeling that they're too small to survive. Let me address the large credit unions first. I know that mergers are a banking thing, in my opinion, that has seeped its way into the credit union space, and it has a place. But if you're a large credit union and you're banking on your growth to come from your ability to convince smaller credit unions to come with you, then why do you have 8, 9, 10 branches and all those branch managers and all those tellers who are supposed to be bringing in what? Organic growth. I invite you to go on to the FDIC's website. Just Google FDIC deposit share report and look at the banks that have the largest deposit share in your MSA. How about we focus more on taking market share from banks and less on trying to convince smaller credit unions to merge with you? And for the smaller credit union CEOs and boards, let me just say this. Before you give up your charter that you've had for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, because one individual can't figure out how to spur meaningful growth in your credit union, give another person a chance to sit in that driver's seat and see if they can do better than that individual before you give up your charter. Okay. I believe, again, as I said at the beginning, small credit unions have a place in the movement. You do not have to be $1 billion to survive. They're very well-run credit unions operating in the $10 million range, the $25 million range, the $50 million range, and they serve who they serve. And if you need help figuring out, just ask for the help. Okay. Again, let me give you an example of when a merger might be appropriate, in my opinion. Say you're a single seg and you're currently located in a plant. Okay. And you realize that the plant's losing money and they're losing employees. So you don't have as many opportunities to do what? Sell your services. So you go to your local state state association. You say, hey, we'd like to apply for a community charter. And we'd like to apply for the ability to get outside of these walls to continue to grow. And let's just say you got $4 million of capital left. Okay. Before you just hand that $4 million of capital to another institution, you apply for that community-based charter. You apply to get that branch. And if they tell you no, still don't give up. Hire an attorney and get back after them and ask them why they told you no. And then if they still, then you know what are you supposed to do now? Well, at that point in time, I would recommend that you definitely try, but do not just readily give up your charter for no reason. Being a credit union board member can be both a beautiful and enriching experience, or it can be one of the biggest headaches you've ever had in your life. No matter what you do for a living or what walk of life you come from, you can be an effective and contributing board member. Whether or not you're a new board member just trying to learn the ropes, a more experienced board member trying to take your organization to the next level, or a chair just trying to get your fellow board members to get along, I'm going to help you reach your goals. Over the last 15 years, I've helped credit unions, both small and large, survive, thrive, and support their communities in different economic environments. My approach to this course is premised in meeting you where you are, leaving out all the fluff, and having a boatload of fun while we do it. In this course, we're going to address the fundamentals, but we'll also do a deep dive into the most commonly asked questions by directors. From strategic planning to CEO compensation to making sure that you have a good understanding of all those ratios that are in your board packet. This course covers it all. My name's Anson Cooley, and this is the Comprehensive Credit Union Board course.